Hey everyone, so as I have promised in my last video that in the next video I'll be doing a live coding session. So in that for the sake of saving time, I had created one SpringBoot application. This is just normal SpringBoot application. You can create it using spring.io, and as you can see there is nothing related to GraphQL here till now. Okay, and this is the Gradle project, not Maven project, and in that I had added dependency of GraphQL. I have highlighted here, you can see on the screen. And then I had created let's look at the schema, right? What GraphQL schema I have written. I have the type is book and author, and the query that I'll be using is book by ID. Okay, so I can get name, page count, author. Okay, and it is a strict type, so you need to make sure that C is capital if you are using first name and last name, N is capital, N is capital in first name and last name. And now in the GraphQL the schema I have read. Okay, so the important thing was schema, and then in the server I'm going to run it in and this is the project name, book.gradle. Okay, and I'm going to run it on 8083 port. Okay, so this is a normal Spring Boot application. I had just added some data in it. Okay, I'm not using any database for now. So, and this is the initialization step, and this is where the schema will be loaded. Okay, and it will be wired together. So let's run the GraphQL application right now. I'm using IntelliJ right now, and I have shown on port 8083 I'm going to run it. You can see the server gets started. Okay, and to test the GraphQL I'll be using Postman. Postman is used for testing both REST and GraphQL. For GraphQL there is a special form given for GraphQL. You can, while using Postman, you can check on this GraphQL. Okay, and the query that I will be using is book by ID. Now here book by ID, as I said, it is defined in schema. Okay, inside query. That's why I'm able to use book by ID. Okay, now let's try to run it. Okay, so you can see I got name, age and page count. If I want just ID and name, not page count, I can get only ID and name. Okay, so that's the beauty of GraphQL. You can get whatever you want. Okay, so we have seen how to define query type, how to define query, how to define query type, what are the dependencies that will be needed. Okay, and in the application.properties I have just defined one property, that is server.port. Okay, this is the schema that I have defined, and in dependencies I just added this dependency of GraphQL. Okay, rest all is auto generated from the spring.io. Okay, so that's how you can do the query in GraphQL. For notation I have I'll do another video. Okay, and for subscription as well. And so the first video was introductory video, second video was more detailed on query, subscription and notation, and this third video was live demo session in Java for query. In the next video we'll see what is how to call the mutation and subscription. Okay, although in the first video I have shown you already using Postman of one of the project, but I'll do it again using Java code. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and if you think if you have any query, if you think the video is helpful, do like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.